Good morning, children. Today we will start with 10.2 exercise. Previously we had started with the chapter on circles. We had discussed a few concepts which you had learned in the 9th standard. We had discussed all the properties of the circle, theorems of the circle, which you have already learned in the previous classes. We had done theorem 10.1, theorem 10.2. I hope these things are clear in your mind. Okay, revise before doing the exercise. You should go to the book and revise all these topics which we have done previously. Okay, now exercise 10.2. The first question asks you, from point Q, the length of the tangent to a circle is 24. So length of the tangent is given as 24 and the distance of Q from the center is given as 25. So find out the radius. So this is a very simple question, only you have to get the figure properly and after that you will be able to do it. So there is a circle, draw the figure properly first. There is a circle with a center, it is given as, we can take it as O, okay. And there is a point Q which is lying external to that circle, and from that point Q, the length of the tangent is given to you. Okay, so from this point Q, there is a tangent. Okay, so there is a tangent which is passing through that point Q which is lying outside the circle. So this is how the figure would be. Let this be the point of contact. Let it be P. Okay, and what are the values which are given to you? The length of the tangent on the circle. So PQ will be the length of the tangent. Okay, so length of tangent will be equal to PQ, that is PQ, it is equal to 24 centimeter. This is given to you. So that is over. Okay. Then what is given? Distance of Q from the center. So this is your center. So distance of Q from the center. So this is your point Q. From here, this distance, this particular distance, OQ distance, it is 25 mm. Okay. So distance of Q from center O is OQ, which is equal to 25 centimeter. Okay. This is also given to you. You join PO. So now do you get a triangle POQ or OPQ? You will get. Theorem 1 क्या बोलता था कि if a radius, theorem that is theorem 10.1, if the radius of a circle is passing through the point of contact of the tangent to that circle, then that will be perpendicular. Okay, so that means OP will be perpendicular to PQ. OP is the radius which is passing through the point of contact of the tangent PQ to the circle with center O. Okay, so OP will be perpendicular to PQ. Okay, so you can write OP is the radius perpendicular to tangent PQ at the point of contact P. Okay, so therefore you can say that OP is perpendicular to PQ. So now in triangle, our aim is to find what? The radius. Radius मतलब ये हो गया ना, तो हम लोग कौन सा theorem यहाँ पे use कर सकते हैं? We can use the Pythagoras theorem. Triangle OPQ is a right angle triangle. Okay, triangle OPQ is right triangle. ठीक है, अब right triangle है मतलब you can use Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so OPQ में you can use the Pythagoras triangle. In triangle OPQ we have OQ square. ये हो गया ना तुम्हारा hypotenuse, because राइट एंगल का ऑपोजिट जो साइड होता है वही होता है ना हाइपोटेन्यूज. सो OQ OP स्क्वायर प्लस PQ स्क्वायर, है ना। अब OQ स्क्वायर वी आर हैविंग दैट इज 25 स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू OP हमें फाइंड करना है, दिस इज अवर रेडियस, so OP स्क्वायर वी आर सपोज्ड टू फाइंड एंड PQ स्क्वायर इट इज गिवन एज 24 स्क्वायर. So now it is simple to find out, you can find out. So you have your OP square is equals to 625, 25 का square minus 576 होगा. 24 का square is 576. Okay? तो कितना आता है? What is 625 minus 576? 49 हो जाएगा. ठीक है? And as such you must be knowing the, okay, so OP square, OP will be equal to under root of 49 which is equal to 7. So we have got the radius of the circle as 7 cm. So I hope it is clear. Okay, this is a simple sum, you could do it easily. Now come to the next question. If TP and TQ are the two tangents to a circle with center O, so that POQ is 110 degrees centigrade, and what is the measure for angle BPQ? ये जो है इसमें फिगर ऑलरेडी तुम्हारे बुक में दिया हुआ है. There is a circle, okay? There are two tangents. ठीक है? These are the two tangents. This is your P, this is T, this is P, and this is Q. This is the center of the circle. Okay, let it be O. What is given to you? POQ. That is ये जो angle है POQ. This angle it is 110 degrees. degrees है. You are asked to find then what is PTQ. PTQ ये angle कितना है? That is the question. PTQ. So how we will find out this? Now here we will take out the help of the triangle OPQ. ये जो triangle है उसका help हम लेंगे to solve this question. We have our angle POQ as 110 degree. We have taken triangle OPQ. ठीक है? So using that we will try to solve. In triangle OPQ, ये छोटा वाला triangle दिख रहा है? You know that OP is equal to OQ. What is the reason why OP is equal to OQ? That is because it is the radius of the circle. Okay? It is the radii of circle. ठीक है? Then, if the sides are congruent, then in the triangle you can say that the opposite angles will be congruent. The angle opposite to OP is OQP, and the angle opposite to OQ is OPQ. So, therefore, what can we write? Therefore, angle OPQ will also be equal to angle OQP. So उसका रीजन क्या लिखेंगे? Angles opposite to equal sides are equal. तो ये हमें मिल गया. Now also we know that angle OPQ plus angle OQP, OQP plus angle POQ plus angle POQ. Together it is 180. It is angle sum property. ठीक है? तो ये तीनों एंगल्स मिला के in the triangle, in the same triangle we are talking about OPQ. Sum of the angles will be equal to 180. So here OPQ, OQP दोनों same है. So angle OPQ equal to can write it 2 times. ठीक है, so 2 times of angle OPQ. ये दोनों सेम है, मतलब we can represent it as one of the angle. मेजर ही फाइंड कर रहे हैं ना, तो मेजर इक्वल हो जाएगा प्लस POQ. POQ कितना है, 100 दिया, that is equal to 180. So therefore you have angle OPQ equal to 180 minus 110 divide by 2. इसको मैंने इस तरफ ले गया और इसको डिवाइड बाय 2 कर लिया. So that is equal to 70 divide by 2, which is equal to 35. But this is also equal to what? Angle OQP. दोनों ही इक्वल. ठीक है, OPQ भी 35 है और OQP भी 35 है. So दोनों का मेजरमेंट हमको मिल गया. Which two measurements? ये देखो, यहाँ पे 35 और यहाँ पे 35, दोनों मिल गया, हमारे पास आ गया. पर हमें वो थोड़ी फाइंड करना है, हमें फाइंड क्या करना है, PTQ, वो पूछा है. तो उसके लिए हम क्या ले सकते हैं, ट्राइंगल PTQ ले सकते हैं. अगर हमें ये एंगल का भी पता चल जाए, ये एंगल और ये एंगल का पता चल जाए, तो हम ये एंगल फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं. अब ये एंगल हमें कैसे मिल सकता है, we know that OP is perpendicular to PT, क्योंकि ये रेडियस है OP, और रेडियस जो कि पॉइंट ऑफ कांटेक्ट के साथ पास होता है वो that will be perpendicular to the tangent. ये थ्योरम नंबर 1 हमने पढ़ा हुआ है. सो ये जो होल एंगल है, this whole angle, are you observing? See here, this whole angle OP is perpendicular to PT. This we know. So this whole angle it is equal to 90 degree. अब ये whole angle में से हमें इतना एंगल का मालूम है 35, तो ये इतना भी तो हम फाइंड कर सकते हैं. So what can we say? हम कैसे लिख सकते हैं? You know that OP is perpendicular to PT. यहाँ पे मैं फुल स्टेटमेंट नहीं लिख रही, स्टेटमेंट ऑफ थ्योरम 10.1 will come. So I am just writing theorem 10.1, but you all should write the full sentence. What will you write? The radius passing through the point of contact is perpendicular to the tangent to the circle. ठीक है, तो ये theorem 10.1 के अकॉर्डिंगली है कि OP is perpendicular to PT. Therefore, angle OPT is equal to 90 degree. ठीक है, बट अगेन OPT हम डिवाइड कर सकते हैं एज OPQ, डिवाइड कर सकते हैं ना, OPQ या OPT is equal to angle OPT plus QPT, which is equal to 90 degree. OPT 90 है, तो मतलब ये दोनों का सम will also be equal to 90. So therefore, but इसमें हमें एक एंगल का वैल्यू मालूम है. कौन सा एंगल का वैल्यू, you know it? OPT is OPQ. Okay, it's not T. Sorry, it will be OPQ. OPQ plus QPT ऐसा होता ना, ठीक है. बट OPQ का वैल्यू हमारे पास है, that is 35 degree, plus QPT we do not know, so we will write as QPT plus 35, it is equal to 90. That gives me angle QPT, it is equal to 90 minus 35, which is equal to 55, isn't it? तो इसी सेम वे में we can also get angle PQT. So we have got this angle as 55. Okay. Similarly we can get, इधर भी हम बोल सकते हैं कि OQ is perpendicular to QT. So therefore Q, OQP and PQT together will make equal to 90 degree, and there also you will get the angle PQT as 55 degrees. ठीक है, so we can write one more steps here, or how can we write the steps? We can say OQ is perpendicular to QT. Therefore, angle OQT, it is equal to 90 degree. That is angle OQP plus angle PQT is equal to 90. So angle PQT that is will be equal to 90 minus 35, which is equal to 55 degrees. ठीक है, तो हमें यहाँ पे ये एंगल भी 55 मिल गया, ये एंगल भी 55 मिल गया. अभी हम ये एंगल फाइंड कर सकते हैं. तो कौन सा ट्रायंगल ले लेते हैं? इन ट्रायंगल PTQ. We know that angle PTQ plus angle QPT plus PQT. Okay, QPT plus angle PQT together they make 180. This angle sum property. ठीक है, तो इसमें हमें ये दोनों का वैल्यू पता है कितना है, 55 है. 55 plus 55 will be 110. So PTQ will be equal to 180 minus 50 plus 50 is 100 and 5 plus 5 is 10, so 110 divided. Okay, that is equal to 70. So angle PTQ will be equal to 70. Got it, everyone? Okay, so you have got your answer. PTQ is equals to 70. So you can copy it. Now we will see the next question. Question number 3. What does it say? If tangent PA and PB from a point P to the circle with center O are inclined at each other at an angle of 80 degrees in 80 degree, then find what is POA. Okay? So this is your question. Okay? So we just think, how can you do this question? फिगर बनाते हैं. फिगर में यू कैन सी द सर्कल. ओके, देयर इज अ सर्कल. लेट मी टेक अ सर्कल विद सेंटर O. ओके, देन PA PB. सो देयर इज अ पॉइंट P आउटसाइड द सर्कल. Tangents have to be drawn from P to the circle. There will be two tangents. Okay, this is your point P and this is A. And this is B. So you have got the same figure. Every time we are drawing the same figure only. Now it is said that the tangents, no, they are inclined at an angle of 80 degrees at the point P. ये हमको दिया हुआ है और पूछा क्या है? What have they asked you to find? POA, मतलब ये जो लाइन, just put it as dotted line. POA. We will join OA and OB. They are the radiuses of the circle. So हमें find करना है this particular angle. That is POA angle find करना है. This one. This is our question mark. POA. So understand the figure first and then try to think how to start with. हमें ये particular angle चाहिए. In the first class we had discussed कि whenever this is the situation, there are two tangents which are falling on the circle from a given external point. Then the line joining the center and that point, it bisects the angle which are formed by the radiuses and also the angle which is formed by the two tangents. This part we had seen in the first class. Okay, जब ये दोनों ट्राइंगल को हम लेके प्रूव करते हैं तो हमें मिल जाता है कि ये दोनों ट्राइंगल कॉन्ग्रुएंट है. विच टू ट्राइंगल AOP एंड BOP ट्राइंगल हमें कॉन्ग्रुएंट मिल जाएगा. When the two triangles are congruent, their corresponding angles will also be congruent, and these two angles are corresponding angles, मतलब ये दोनों angle equal है. Also we had seen that this particular angle, these two angles are also congruent, but that we don't require here. We are more concerned with this angle POA. So keep that in mind and then try to solve it. How will you solve this? Okay, हमारे पास एक एंगल है 180 डिग्री. We don't. Another thing which we can come to know is that OA is perpendicular to PA. मतलब ये जो एंगल है, this is your 90 डिग्री. ठीक है. Even OB is perpendicular to BP. तो मतलब ये भी 90 डिग्री है. तो अगर हम ये वाला जो quadrilateral है, becomes a quadrilateral. Now quadrilaterals are figures where you have four different angles. 1, 2, 3, 4. ये हुआ ना हमारा quadrilateral. This becomes a quadrilateral. So in this quadrilateral, you know which are the angles. Angle AT you know. The angle OAP which is 90. OBP that is also 90. We don't know this whole angle. Okay, this whole angle we do not know. So that we can find using the concept of quadrilaterals. Okay. After finding that, we can say that if AOB is the angle, this particular OP is bisecting angle OAP, and then we can find POA angle. Okay, so one by one we write the steps and try to understand. Okay. So how will we start with? OA is perpendicular to AP. Reason where? Radius of the circle through point of contact. Is perpendicular to the tangent. Okay. So therefore, angle OAP it is equal to 90 degree. Okay. Similarly, OB is perpendicular to PB. Again, the reason is same. Okay. I'm just putting an arrow, you will write the reason, the same reason you will write. The tangent at which the radius is, the radius passing through that point of contact of the tangent will be perpendicular to the tangent. So OB is perpendicular to PB. So therefore, what can we write? Angle OBP, that is also equal to 90 degree. Okay. Now, in quadrilateral, okay, what is the quadrilateral? AOBP. We have the quadrilateral AOBP. Okay, angle AOB plus angle OBP plus angle BPA plus angle PAB or OAB we can write. Okay, OAP will be equal to here OBP, here OAP together. You know, and सारे four angles का sum in a quadrilateral will be equal to 360. This concept also you have already learned. इसमें हमें AOB का वैल्यू नहीं पता, बाकी सबका पता है. ये 90 है, ये 80 है, and OAP that is also 90, which is equal to 360. ठीक है? So angle AOB will be equal to 360 minus 90 plus 90 is 180. 180 plus 80 is 260. Okay, which is equal to 100. ठीक है? Now, when tangents are drawn from the external point P to the circle, then the OP, which is the line joining the center with that point. It bisects the angle AOB and also the angle APB. Okay? So here we can write now OP line segment bisects the angle AOB. Okay, so therefore angle POA will be equal to what? Bisects matlab it will be divided into two equal halves, isn't it? So therefore angle POA, or one more step you can write that angle POA equal to angle POB will be equal to what? 1, how much we have got? 100, no? So 100 divided by 2, that is angle POA will be equal to 50. So this is how you can prove it. Okay, so you have got your answer as 50. With the next question, what does it say? Prove that tangents drawn at the endpoints of a diameter of a circle are parallel. तो यहाँ पे पहले तो सर्कल बनाओ. Okay. Let me take the diameter AB. ऐसे लेते हैं diameter. Diameter is what? It's a chord which is passing through the center of the circle. ठीक है? What is written? The tangents drawn at the endpoints of the diameter. Now these are the diameters, no? AB is the diameter. See, AB will be the diameter. ठीक है? और उसके end points से जो the tangents which are passing through the end points, that will be parallel to each other. That is the question we have to prove. So you are having this tangent. Let me take the tangent as say x. Here we will take the tangent as xy, and here we will take the tangent as we will take it as PQ. Okay, this is P, this is Q. So now you are having two tangents PQ and XY, which is parallel. We have to prove which is parallel to XY. PQ is parallel to XY. So what is we are supposed to do to prove PQ line will be parallel to XY. So this is how it is. Okay. Now, how will we prove it? Just think. Here again we will use the concept of theorem 1. ये तुम्हारा अगर सेंटर O है, so OA, which is the radius passing through the point of contact of the tangent to the circle, तो मतलब it is perpendicular, that is OA is perpendicular to PQ. तो वो हम लिख सकते हैं. Okay? You can write OA is perpendicular to PQ. ठीक है? OA perpendicular to PQ. Reason also you write along with it. I am writing only theorem 10.1, but you write the full statement. ठीक है? अब OA perpendicular है, then we can say that BA will be perpendicular. Okay? So we can write therefore BA is perpendicular to PQ, because OA इतना portion perpendicular है, मतलब this is the part of the line AB only. Okay? So BA will be perpendicular to PQ. Similarly, OB is perpendicular to XY. OB जो है that is perpendicular to XY. So therefore we can say that AB is perpendicular to XY. ये भी हम बोल सकते हैं. ठीक है? अब ये perpendiculars है, AB perpendicular to XY and BA perpendicular to PQ. What does it imply? कि ये जो angles है, these are 90 degrees. Isn't it? OB is perpendicular, BA is perpendicular to PQ. That implies that PAB angle and QAB angle, they are equal to 90 degree. So it implies what? Angle PAB equal to angle QAB. B, both will be equal to 90 degrees. ठीक है? Also, it will imply AB जो है वो भी perpendicular है XY से, so that will imply what? Angle ABX or angle ABY, both will be equal to 90 degrees. Yes or no? So these angles, they all will be 90 degree. Now, just look at the figure and try to understand कि PAB and ABY, aren't they alternate angles? These alternate angles are formed by the line PQ and XY intercepted by the transversal AB. है ना? So you can write here, but angle PAB and angle ABY are alternate angles formed by PQ and XY lines intercepted by AB transversal or transversal AB you can write. Okay. Also angle PAB is equal to angle ABY. ये भी तो इक्वल है क्योंकि AB 90 डिग्री है, AB 90 डिग्री है, दोनों इक्वल हो गए. So these two are alternate angles which are equal. So what can we write? Therefore, alternate angles are equal. So if alternate angles are equal, then we can say that these two lines are parallel. That is the property which you have learned when you were learning about parallel lines, transversal, etc. Alternate angles जहाँ पे तुमने learn किया होगा. All these things you have learned during that time. So if alternate angles formed by two lines intercepted by a transversal are congruent or equal, then we can say that the two lines are parallel. So therefore we can say PQ is parallel to XY. PQ is parallel to XY. So I hope it is clear. So that is what we had required. PQ parallel to XY proof करना था. So we have proved. So here, do you realize that you are supposed to have the knowledge of the previous classes chapters which you have done? Okay, circles. So we have revised it once. You can even go through the other chapters which you have learned in your previous classes. Okay. So note down everyone. So we'll come to question number 7. Question number 5 and 6. 6 is a question which we have solved. It is similar to that of question number 1. So you can solve on your own. All of you can try question number 5. It is also same, very easy to prove it. So you can try out for question number 5. Now we come to question number 7. See, question number 7 says that two concentric circles are of radius 5 and 3 cm. Find the length of the chord of the larger circle which touches the smaller circle. तो इस तरह का क्वेश्चन हमने एग्जाम्पल में किया है. दिस क्वेश्चन इज मोर सिंपलर. कॉन्सेंट्रिक सर्कल्स बोला है ना. कॉन्सेंट्रिक सर्कल्स क्या होते हैं? वेयर यू फाइंड द सेंटर रिमेन्स द सेम फॉर 2 or 3 circles. Here we are talking about 2 circles. So there are 2 circles which are having same center. ठीक है? It is said that the chord of the larger circle touches the smaller circle. So this is your chord. Suppose AB is your chord of the larger circle. ये C1 तुम्हारा larger circle है, C2 is the smaller circle. ठीक है? It is said that the chord of the larger circle touches the smaller circle at some point, say that will be M. तो यहाँ पे M क्या हो जाता है? It is the point of contact of the line AB with the circle. तो यहाँ पे AB क्या कहलाएगा? AB will be the tangent to the smaller circle, isn't it? So it is given that the chord of the larger circle touches the smaller circle. So it touches at one point. It is touching. It is. They are asking. It is not. They are not saying it as intersecting at 2 points. It is saying it is just touching at the smaller circle. So let it touch at point M. So then M becomes the point of contact of the line AB with the circle. तो मतलब AB can be called as the tangent to the smaller circle, isn't it? पूछा क्या है? What are you asked to find? Find the length of the chord. मतलब ये AB का length find करने बोला है. So I hope now you have got an idea how to solve this. Radius दिया हुआ है. Radius दिया है कितना? बड़े सर्कल का radius कितना है? हम ये बड़े सर्कल का radius ले लेते हैं. This is the center O. This is the point of the circle. So this is the radius of the bigger circle, which is 5 centimeter. Given ना? Larger circle का ही radius 5 centimeter होगा. Even though it is not given, it is understood. Smaller circle का radius क्या है? It is given as 3 centimeter. तो हमारे पास दो values हैं, 5 and 3. If you are able to take the triangle OMB and say that it is right angle triangle, then by using Pythagoras theorem we can find MB. ठीक है? So here so many concepts are involved here. Theorem number 10.1 should be used here. ठीक है? From that we can find this one. Then properties of circle we can use. Okay? So many things we are combining here and trying to get the answer. So first and foremost, what will you say that? Let AB chord of the larger circle touch the smaller circle at point M on the circle. At point M on the circle. On the smaller circle, if you want to specifically on the smaller circle. ठीक है? यहाँ पे एक पॉइंट M है जो स्मॉलर सर्कल पे है और उस पॉइंट को टच करता है दिस पर्टिकुलर chord A. So therefore we can say AB is the tangent. And we can say no, AB is the tangent because it is touching only at one point to that circle. So AB is the tangent of the smaller circle, and M is the point of contact. M is the point of contact. ठीक है? अब M is the point of contact and OM is the radius. Then we can say OM is perpendicular to AB. Can we say that? We can say that, no? OM is perpendicular to AB. OM is the radius of smaller circle passing through point of contact. Okay, so therefore we can say OM is perpendicular to AB. OM is perpendicular to AB. So therefore angle OMB equal to 90 degree and triangle राइट ट्रायंगल। अब राइट ट्रायंगल है, एक बार हमें पता चल जाता है तो हम पाइथागोरस थ्योरम यूज कर सकते हैं। Therefore, in triangle OMB, we can say OB square is equal to OM square plus OB square. Already in the figure or in the question it is given that OB it is equal to 5 centimeter and OM is equal to 3 centimeter. This is given to you. Okay, because they are the radiuses. You can write here radii of circles. ठीक है, OB का हमारे पास है 5 square, OM we know it is 3 square, and I'm sorry, here it should be MB square. Okay, OB square will be equal to OM square plus MB square. ठीक है, और MB हमारे पास नहीं है, so this is 25 minus 9 equal to MB square. So we have 60 MB square or MB is equals to under root of 16 which is equal to 4. So मुझे MB 4 सेंटीमीटर मिल जाता है, बट हमें MB थोड़ी फाइंड करना है, we are supposed to find AB. तो यहाँ पे एक और कॉन्सेप्ट यूज होता है जो सर्कल का प्रॉपर्टी है, वो ये है कि whenever a perpendicular from the center on the chord, whenever a perpendicular is falling from the center on the chord, then that perpendicular bisects the chord. है ना, ये सर्कल का एक प्रॉपर्टी था, a theorem we had discussed in the first class. So here you can write that OM is the perpendicular drawn from center on chord AB. Therefore, OM bisects AB. तो AB को बाइसेक्ट करता है, ये OM जो है वो AB को बाइसेक्ट करता है, मतलब दो इक्वल हाफ्स में डिवाइड करता है. So if MB is 4, then what will be AB? AM भी 4 ही हो जाएगा ना, because it is bisecting, that OM is bisecting. अगर इस ये वाला मेजरमेंट 4 है तो AM will also be 4. Okay, so OM bisects AB. Therefore, AB will be equal to what? 2 times MB. Okay, और MB का वैल्यू हमारे पास है, so AB is equal to 2 into 4 which is equal to 8 centimeter. So it was a simple question, everyone could do it, everyone can do it easily. I hope you understand that. Okay, so this is how you should solve the question number 7. Now come to question number 8. A quadrilateral ABCD is drawn to circumscribe a circle. Circumscribe का मतलब क्या है? To have the circle inside that quadrilateral. So ABCD quadrilateral is it has a circle circumscribed in it, and you have to prove that AB, where is your AB plus CD, it is equal to BC plus AB. This is what you are asked to find. So ये figure ये है कि there is a circle, there is a quadrilateral which has a circle circumscribed in it, and these are the points of contact of the circle with the quadrilateral on its 4 sides. ठीक है, अब ये कैसे ला सकते हो? Just you think for a minute and try to stop the video and just think, and how can you get it? You just try to find out. See, यहाँ पे क्या है? You can see that these points D, A, B, C, ये सब points जो है, through that point you can see 2 tangents. When this circle is intersecting the quadrilateral at one point, so that means it is a tangent. You know, this DA or AD becomes tangent to that circle. Here AB becomes tangent to that circle, to this circle. BC becomes tangent to the circle and CD becomes also the tangent to the circle. At any point from which two tangents are being drawn on a circle, the length of the tangent are equal. Okay, so from the figure we can say that DA and DC are the tangents drawn from the point D, okay, which is lying outside the circle. So from the figure we can say that ये जो portion है, that is DS and DR are equal. Okay, so we can say that DS is equal to DR. Similarly, we can say that RC is equal to CQ. RC is equal to CQ. ये सबका reason एक है, the length of the tangent from the external point is always equal. Okay. So RC will be equal to CQ. Also QB will be equal to PB. QB will be equal to PB and AS will be equal to AP. Okay, AS is equal to AP. ये one equation ले लेते हैं. This is 2, this is 3 and this is 4. All of that reason क्या है कि the length of tangent drawn from an external point is external point to a circle is equal. Okay, to a circle is equal. This is the reason. Okay, when you add all this 1, 2, 3 and 4, add equation 1, 2, 3 and 4. So add equation 1, 2, 3 and 4. So what do we get? Left hand side is add. So what do I get? DS plus RC plus QB plus AS, it is equal to DR plus CQ plus PB plus AP. ठीक है, अब DS plus AS मतलब ये दोनों DS plus AS I write it together. ठीक है, DS plus AS plus दूसरा दोनों क्या है RC plus QB. Now look here, DS plus AS, it will give you the side A that is required here, okay, but QB and RC, that is not matching, isn't it? That is QB and RC. So here we will make a small change so that we can get our things correctly. Instead of writing RC is equal to CQ, I just change it. How will I write? I will write it as CQ is equal to RC. वो भी तो सही है ना, CQ is equal to RC. ठीक है? So instead of here instead of RC, I should write it as QC. Okay? And here QC CQ के जगह हम क्या लिख सकते हैं? RC. Why are we doing this? RC. Instead of writing RC is equals to CQ, so that keep in your mind, कि हमें चाहिए क्या? According to that we have to derive. So here CQ is equal to RC. We will put it according to that. I have DS plus QC plus QB plus AC. Now QC plus QB. See, you can see here. QC plus QB. Together it makes BC. So we have got that, no? AD plus BC हमें मिल जाएगा. Similarly, right hand side में भी उसी तरह से we can have. So QC plus QB, which is equal to DR plus RC. DR plus RC. Okay. So वो हमारा proper है DR plus RC and PB plus AP. PB plus AP. Yeah, AP plus PB, it is the same thing. So we have PB plus AP. So DS plus AC will become DS plus AS will become what? AD. Okay, plus QC plus QB will become what? It will become your BC. ठीक है, equal to DR plus RC will become your CD. ये दोनों को मिलाएंगे तो ये दोनों को होगा तो AD. So now you can see here कि what we had required we have obtained it. Okay, so this is how you should be doing this question. It was a simple question. Only thing, while writing these equations, you should take note that you have written it properly. Okay, so we will stop here. The next few questions we will do it in the next section. Okay.